Have you ever tried building something and then at some point everything collapsed, and then you try again, it collapsed, and you try again, it collapsed? You are beginning to think that you're a serial failure. Then worry no more. On today's episode of Young and Winning, I'm going to teach you on what I call foundation for success. Now, the Bible speaking in the book of Psalm 11 and verse 3, he said, if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? So you can see that even the most gifted men, even the most opportune men on earth, they are almost stranded and helpless if the foundation is destroyed. Whoever want to build a skyscraper will first of all strategically engage experts to design the exact foundation that can carry the extent of the building. You who is building, the owner of the building, has seen the end of that building even before the construction commences, and you are going to be selling the ideas. Now, here's the problem. Most people are focused on getting to the top and neglecting the very roots that will hold the building over time. So when you want to build, consider what will last than what will finish fast. So it's not about speed, it's about consistency. So as a young person growing up, you want to succeed, that's a good ambition. That's a good intention. That's a good drive. That's a good passion. You should and you will by all means. But here's what is going to help you. You want to build a solid foundation that will guarantee success, not just a transient success that will not stand the test of time. We are talking about lasting, durable success. You want that kind of success, then the first thing that you want to do is what I call self-discovery. Understand who you are. Ask yourself this question: who am I? When you know who you are, you will be able to place yourself on the board, identify your strength, identify your weaknesses, identify your opportunities, identify your strength, and see the time that is available to you. Then you begin to channel your energy in the direction of your strength. You won't waste your time focusing on your weaknesses. You won't waste your time focusing on your failures. You won't waste your time focusing on your inadequacies. You won't waste your time thinking about what you couldn't do well. You will focus all your time on what you can do, and you can do exceptionally well. That is actually your unique selling proposition. So discover yourself. I see this play out even in scripture. A man named Jeremiah, the Bible said before he was formed, in Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 5, it said, before your mother conceived you in the belly, I knew you and ordained you a prophet to nations. But this young guy was growing up as a stammerer. He didn't even believe in himself until God encountered him. And God began to tell him to speak. And the guy said, I can't speak, I'm a child. God said, don't say you're a child. And then the guy said, I'm a slow talker. God said, no, open your mouth wide. I will put my word in your mouth. And then God began to tell him, this is not about you. Before I formed you, I had already ordained you. So the guy didn't take time to discover who he was. And so destiny became a challenge. But if you read that same Jeremiah in verse 10, the Bible asked him, he said, now, what do you see? And in verse 11, he said, I see the rod of an almond tree. And God said, now you have seen well. I will hasten my word to perform it. So the moment the guy's understanding of himself became intact and clear, success became a possibility. Speed was activated. Everything fell in place. So the reason why you're struggling, you're going up and down like a pendulum, swinging here and there, it looks like you're a serial failure, you are almost giving up on yourself, is because you have not discovered who you are. You have not discovered your purpose. You have not discovered your strength. You have not discovered your unique proposition or your unique selling point. That is the foundation for success. So from today, I want you to sit down. It doesn't matter how old you are currently. Just sit down with yourself. Interact with yourself from inside out. Shun every noise. Ask yourself this very salient question. Who am I? What comes to me naturally? What am I good at? What am I created to be? What exactly is my strength? What are my weaknesses? What opportunities are at my disposal? By the time you answer all of these questions correctly, you discover that you have already discovered yourself and you're on the path to success already. Again, self-discovery is the basic foundation for success. I see you at the top. I'm always waiting for you. God bless you. As always, congratulations.